So, again, getting the signs to move to this certain area. I don't know how it's going to happen, but God is going to make it happen somehow. That's the gist of it. I asked in my Discord group if anyone would want to go down with me, if anyone had the calling to just move and basically be in paradise, basically for as far as close as Earth can get, basically. So I asked, and one of my Discord groups, the guy said, that's actually the city I live in. That's really funny. So that's just again more confirmation from God. And again, there was all those other things, I keep seeing sharks everywhere, on back of cars and stuff. That one song, When I'm Gone, the girl is a shark avatar. Got family visiting from there this December. Just everything seems to be tying together and pointing me to remember that place. And so I'm just left with, okay, God, how do I get there? I know I would drive. I know that, but what about the whole process of switching jobs? I could work at the same place I work now. There, that's an option. That would be an easy transition for me. There was other things mentioned that I've been getting pulls towards as far as a job, and it's not what I'm doing now, so we'll see what happens. That might be later down the road, though. I just know eventually there's going to be something to do with that, whatever it is, whether it's a job or something, I don't know. And yeah, I'm just praying and stuff, trying to figure this whole thing out. At least to the place that I saw, that was within my price range. They have a 6-month waiting list, and I don't think I'm supposed to wait that long before going down there. I was under the impression it was going to be very soon. But then I talked to my the place that I'm at now, and again I don't pay much rent at all. It's very cheap. But if God's calling me somewhere else, I gotta go somewhere else. The rent is very cheap where I'm at. I live pretty comfortably. I eat good. Stuff like that. And I'm able to afford, some dumb purchases here and there, but I need to get better with not purchasing dumb stuff that I don't need. Hopefully I'll get better with that. Yeah, so I could just get down there and then get on a wait list, but in order for me to, I don't know, if there were some option where I could have a shorter lease, a 6-month lease or something, that would be ideal, or shorter than that even. The only other option is if someone would go with me, and if they could at least work a part-time job or something to help with expenses. Yeah. The only other thing I can think of is, okay, well, someone might be the very thing that I do. The last time I was staying down there, I was staying with my uncle, and I still paid rent, but it wasn't like much, you know. It was probably similar to what I pay now, and then like by the time I left, he basically gave me the money back. So I was like, you know, that's, my family is really helpful and stuff. He was trying to teach me how to like live on my own because I hadn't done it at the time yet. So I mean, that might be the plan for me to meet up. Live with someone else who's got like a house there or something like that. I keep praying like there's options for like outside of like the beach area. Like it would be like a 20-minute drive to it. But for some reason, it's got to be like within walking distance. Like I keep praying about it. I don't know why that is. Maybe something could change, but it seems to be the case. Again, like there is a lot of opportunity to reach people with the gospel there, especially during like, from once March on, basically. Maybe like this would be the one time of year where things are like, these are just locals there pretty much. Except there's still some people who visit during the winter because like from Canada and stuff because it's too cold, so they want to go down there. We call them snowbirds, I guess. So yeah, so that's like that's, I don't know. So I hopefully, I would have to pray on it because wherever I would be, God would have to want me to be there. So I'm not going to go to be with a roommate who's going to be like cussing up a storm, smoking weed with his friends, and just hating me as a Christian, because that's just kind of what happens when two things don't mix. There's a tension. There's even a tension in the room with like when I'm around just about anyone who's like not, I don't know, there's just a tension. So I'm trying to figure this thing out. I keep like, it's funny because I've been getting like these Bible verse things sent to me on Messenger and on like text message, something I signed up to a long time ago, and all of a sudden like a lot of them are directly to my situation. Like this one says, don't worry, God takes care of the birds, stuff like that. Because I was all yesterday I was worrying about it, and it doesn't really make sense to worry about it because if it's God's call for me to be there, it's going to happen. So why am I stressing about it? It's psychological. Because what He wants is going to happen, and if it's not time for me to go yet, then it won't happen. But if it is time for me to go soon, then it'll happen somehow. I don't know. And another thing, like, as I'm at the gym today, a song pops up called "The Call," and it's like it's a nightcore version, because I don't know, it's something I listened to a long time ago, and now all of a sudden I noticed it's been popping up lately, and I've been ignoring the call, and so I finally listened to it today, and it's you can take it two ways. Like, I'm calling you to go somewhere, I'm calling you to follow me. The call would depend on who you are. For me, that's okay, we're getting up and going. For someone else, that could be follow me, listen, I'm calling out to you, repent and follow me. So yeah, that's kind of, that's another sign from today. I was laughing about that at the gym, basically. You can't make this stuff up. I was making that video the other day, and I was like done with it, and then that song comes on, Spirit lead me. that song, what's it called? Oceans. It's basically like one of the most popular Christian songs. The singer's got a beautiful voice. Her name's like Taya Smith. Yeah, well, it was like a Nightcore version. I don't know. I like Nightcore Christian music because, in my opinion, Christian music's too slow. Definitely needs some help, unless it's like Skillet or something. But yeah, most of it's too slow for me. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, I guess. I'll be at the beach when it's the time to be at the beach, and yeah, I'll get the jobs when it's time for me to get the jobs. I don't know. And my cats have to come with me. That's a must. They're heaven sent. Don't you dare forget. Yeah, they're wonderful cats. Yeah, I think I'm about done with this video. This was just an update. We'll see. All the plans will come into place somehow, in some way. My housing place says they need like a 30-day notice, and so like a part of me is like, well, God, what do I do? Do I just like give them the 30-day notice now? Because if you want me to get up and go soon, I would have to give that notice now. And if you want me to go later, I guess I could just wait. And like I don't know, like there's gonna be a process. Like I gotta move stuff out of my place that I'm at now. I gotta hopefully not paint, because the guy before me painted before he left, and I don't want to paint. Looks fine. Hopefully I don't have to do that. Yeah. Might have to move stuff to storage. Got like stuff that could be sold, I guess, if anyone would want it. Yeah. My mom helped with an awful lot of stuff with the house, so I feel bad about that. Since I don't seem to be staying very long. But I have to go where I'm called to go. And I have a feeling that that's going to be my life. I'll be kind of a get up and go person. I could be in a different state whenever it's necessary for me to be in a different state. That's just kind of how I feel it's going to be. I mean, if I had a lot of money, I would have like one of those travel buses, like one of those big, like how like you basically live in your bus. I don't know how all that stuff works. I don't know how the plumbing or any of that works. It goes beyond my head. I haven't looked into it.